Welcome to the 12 Essential Holy Nights 2023-2024. Here is Aditya Nowotny. We are meeting 20th of September, just one day ahead of Preparation Day 1, which happens on December 21st. The theme of that day is Purification and Decluttering. Today, I give you all the instructions that you need to do the rituals in preparation of the Holy Nights. And we will have a look also at the oils included, the oil blends included, how you use them optimally to prepare the field for the new year to come. If you are unfamiliar with the Holy Nights tradition, it is a Celtic and Germanic tradition from Middle Europe, Western Europe, and Northern Europe. It has been around for more than 2,500 years. It has become partly Christianized, but it still holds all the old knowledge and all the old principles that people have used for more than 2,500 years. In Christianity, this time, which is a portal time connecting to the coming 12 months, has been called the 12th tide or 12 holy nights of Christmas, and probably has its origin in the disproportion between the lunar calendar and the solar calendar, which we are using today. In the old times, they all used the lunar calendar because the moon was much more visible than the sun. For measuring the sun, you need astronomical tools. And even today, we have in the Arabic countries, in China, and in other cultures, the lunar calendar. So the Essential Holy Nights goes into that gap between the lunar calendar and the solar calendar. According to the lunar calendar, the year has 354 days. That is 12 lunar phases of 29.5 days each. However, the time from one winter solstice to the next winter solstice lasts 365 days. Short checkup. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Please leave a comment below the video so that I'm sure you can hear everything and see everything. And of course, you can make the video bigger so you can see better. These 11 points, how many are there? These 11.5 days, really, 11 and a half days that we call the strict 12 holy nights. 11 days and 12 nights, that's the actual definition, are missing in our calendar system. These so-called holy nights begin according to Celtic and Germanic traditions in the night after the winter solstice and lie thus between the years. However, for convention, we are using nowadays the 21st of December, even though the winter solstice happens astronomically correctly in the night between 21st and 22nd in this year of 2023. This time lies between the years. It is a portal where the inner world opens up, where the world of cause and effect becomes accessible, and where we can make not just plans, but really design, create, and manifest the year to come. And I get some feedback. Wonderful mustard seed cat. You can see me. Hello. I hope the sound is good. Another Facebook user. Yes, and yes. Thank you. Okay, sounds a bit bumpy. Well, I am in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean in a cabin. I chose to spend the Holy Nights not on the European mainland, neither in Salzburg, Austria, nor in the north of Germany, from which I usually deliver the 12 Essential Holy Nights live. This time I have chosen to be in the Atlantic. Look out, I see the ocean, beautiful waves and wind, and I'm happy that you can join, and I hope that you will be able to do with the sound. Let me see if I can change anything about the sound. Well, that's it. That's all the equipment I have here. So I hope you can still hear nice. All right, that's Lois Selman. Hello. Well, not on a ship really, in a cabin, still on an island, but a great way to celebrate this portal time into the next year. So thank you, and hello to everyone joining, and you can leave comments. I will respond to your comments. So let's go back. This time between the years or between the times is a designation that is still very common today. The 12 nights and the traditions associated with them from different sources go back to antiquity. Here we have an example of the lunar calendar with its, how many are there? Should be 12 times 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, of course. And the moon in the middle, not the sun in the middle. So this is not heliocentric. This is lunar-centric for the simple reason that it was easier in the old times for people to observe the moon with the bare eye because they didn't have astronomical instruments. A portal is opening in this time, and each of the holy nights and the holy days gives us access to the month associated with that particular day. For example, after the preparation days, which we are entering now, December 25th, the first holy night, corresponds to the month of January. December 26th, the second holy night, corresponds to the month of February. December 27th corresponds to the month of March, and so on and so forth, till finally on January 5th, we are looking and creating the December that is upcoming. An ideal opportunity to not only take note for yourself, and I recommend you have a Holy Nights journal, to take note of clues, dreams, and events, but to script, create, and manifest your upcoming year and bring it to fruition. In the Celtic tradition, the winter solstice is one of the 4 main solar festivals, and it is called Yule or Yule. And they celebrated it with a huge bonfire, a huge fire that was dedicated to the sun, and doing a special ritual that I will explain to you tonight. So Yule fire, a solar celebration at the very beginning of the preparation time before the Essential Holy Nights proper start on December 25th. Each human being is a creator. And it's quite interesting. I'm sure you know that picture. That's Leonardo da Vinci's Vitruvian Man. I asked my artist to make it a little bit up with the spiritual centers and with the geometry that corresponds to that knowledge. And that is the human being is a star. The human being is like a pentagram. Also, I put here a hexagram inside as well for various reasons, because you have one triangle pointing up, that's our spiritual side, and the other triangle pointing down, that's our material side. We are both spiritual beings, beings of consciousness, and material beings, beings of physical matter. So each human being is a creator. We have been created according to the image of God. And who is God? God is the creator. So we are creative beings. And if you look at all the species, it's really the human beings that have that special gift of creation. And the human being was always related to the pentagram, the five-pointed star, and put down in the form of art in the Vitruvian Man by Leonardo da Vinci. Why? On the one hand, because the human being does not only consist of the four elements of earth, water, fire, and air, but the human has a fifth element, which is finer and represents the connection to the spiritual world. And that's the ether, that's the akasha, that's the sphere of particles, which we commonly refer to as the ether sphere or ether sphere, and which is interestingly represented in only one physical product that we have today, and that is essential oils. Essential oils are full of ethereal particles. This fifth element, ether or ether, has also been called the quintessence, the fifth essence, besides earth, water, fire, and wind, and characterizes man as a creative being, as a creator. We are co-creators of the divine. We are co-creators of source. And we are actually all creating our lives year by year without many people noticing it, that whatever happens in their life is a combination of universal factors, their karma, as well as our own creation through thoughts, through emotions, through intention, and through words and deeds. And in this time of the Essential Holy Nights, we really very carefully look at what we are thinking, what we are feeling, what we are saying, and what we are doing, as to prepare a wonderful coming year 2024 for ourselves and the people around us. The human being as a creator is equal to his creator in the ability to create. Out of the spiritual, the new that is to be created is brought down into form for the first step or first time into the ether element. It is basically the new reality is formed in the ether plane. Thus, it is like a matrix is created there in the ether, which is the blueprint for the manifestation in the physical world. And that may remind you of the world of ideas that Plato and Socrates spoke about. Everything begins in the world of ideas, but how does it manifest here? It manifests through the ether. It manifests through the akasha plane. And this knowledge we are using in the 12 Essential Holy Nights. Of course, before they start, we have some preparation time, and we have basically purification rituals to clear the space of old energies, old informations that we do not wish to have in the coming year in our lives anymore. And essential oils and oil blends provide the etheric particles or ethereal particles that are needed exactly for that manifestation work, to let it take shape. We use 47 different oils and oil blends during the 12 Essential Holy Nights. And for those who want to practice it throughout the year, we have every month from January through December, the Essential Holy Nights year, where we are continuing what we started to create in the proper Essential Holy Nights. And these months and the 12 Holy Nights are precisely matched to the respective themes that are January, March, May, July, October, what have you. I'm sorry, I'm not enumerating all the 12 months. You know them very well. So here is just a little peek at the oils and oil blends we are using. I recommend the usage of Young Living essential oils because they have the high quality and the subtlety that is needed for the manifestation work that we are endeavoring in the time of the Essential Holy Nights. Now, interestingly, before the Holy Nights start, and before even the preparation days of the Holy Night start, we have from November 24th, and that corresponds to the Advent time in Christianity, from November 24th to December 20th, we have the 6 nights of Lot, or 6 nights of fate, which are known as Oracle nights. And I've given live streams on each of them. One is still missing, the night of St. Thomas, which is, by the way, from 20th to 21st of December, the night of St. Thomas. And you will still get that live stream a little bit later today. St. Thomas, the apostle, who was a doubting kind of guy, but who had immense experiences and who has a darker side as well. Hammer with the hammer, as he's called in northern Germany. Das Dammer mit dem Hammer, as he's called in South Germany and Austria. Going back actually to Thor and Thomas, watch, T-H-O, Thomas, T-H-O, Thor with the hammer, and the dark side of St. Thomas with the hammer. Very interesting. You will find out more about this in the separate live stream for the 6th night of Lot, coming up in a few hours. The night of end and beginning before winter solstice happens. And this is to help us to turn towards the positive, from being a doubting human being, a small and weak human being who doesn't think he or she can have an influence on cosmic occurrences, that we overcome our doubt and that we turn into our positive strength, into positive psychology, and take our life into our hands, that we own our life, not owe our life, but own our life. There's a big difference between that. What are you owing? Only what you think you owe. That's dependency, that's lack. You are owning it, then it's yours, and then you will go to abundance. We did already, and you find them on my Facebook profile, you find them on my YouTube channel, Aditya Nowotny. So please just follow me on Facebook or follow me on my YouTube channel so you can see all the videos on the 6 nights of Lot so far, and so you will be able to see the live stream later today. The first night of Lot is the night of St. Catherine, and this is the beginning of the silent time. That's introspection, that's finding our own true self and strength, November 24th to November 25th. Then we had the second holy night, the second night of Lot, or night of fate, from November 29th to 30th, the night of St. Andrew, the first apostle of Jesus. And this is the oracle night for love and fertility. Quite interestingly, St. Andrew was not just the first apostle, he brought many apostles to Jesus. He brought the family together in a certain sense. December 3rd to 4th, the night of St. Barbara. A cherry branch, I told you about this tradition to pick a cherry branch and put it in a vase so that it will blossom. until December 24th, December 25th, predicting certain things. December 5th to 6th, the night of St. Nicholas. Nowadays we call him Santa Claus, but in that video I explained to you exactly the historical whereabouts, what is truly rooted in tradition, what has been created later on. And this is quite an interesting night, 5th to 6th of December, the night of cause and effect. In fact, St. Nicholas has to do with karma. He presents us with our positive and not so positive karma. Well, in the end, it's always positive because from the harder parts of our karma, we're always learning and growing. December 12th to 13th, the night of St. Lucia of Syracuse. Beautiful young woman, full of light, luminous eyes, and she represents finding the light inside ourselves in this night that has been called historically the darkest night of the year. This is the night of light and darkness. And then coming up now, December 20th to 21st, the night of St. Thomas, the night of end and beginning, turning towards the positive. There's a particular tradition in the Nights of Lot after sunset and before midnight. Go in a forest to a crossroads, a T-shaped crossroads, and hearken to sounds and signs that indicate what may come. I know this sounds spooky and it takes courage, but it works. You go to crossroads in the forest, a T crossing, and you're just listening. And you're watching for signs, listening, and turning inward. You do this for about half an hour, and then you don't turn around and walk back. You have to go backwards. Don't turn around, go backwards from that T crossing. I know this also sounds spooky, but it's very important that you keep your face forward towards that crossing. Nowadays, we have, especially at New Year's Eve, vestiges of this tradition of oracle and finding prediction for the coming year. For example, in the rites of molybdomancy or lead pouring, amongst other things. In Europe, for example, a very favorite pastime for families and friends when they are celebrating the New Year. If you have any questions, please post them in the comments. Hello, Martina Panchovicova, very nice you're joining. And hello, Katja, great, you are there, Katja Amorim, wonderful. So let's continue, and please, if you have any questions, put them into the chat. Preparation Day 1, December 21st. The theme is Purification and Decluttering. We wish to bring to order all the old things from the last year. We do not wish to carry over old stuff into the new year. We want to clean the slate, and this not only decluttering by really moving things out of your house, throwing old things away. That would be the physical decluttering. But we do that also on fire planes with essential oils, or for example, with sage. You're saging, you're smudging the air, like the native Indians and many other traditional populations did for centuries and thousands of years to purify with holy smokes. For example, with sage, and we talk about that. If you are not a fan of smudging, you can also use the essential oil of sage. But it goes further than that. It's also about decluttering and purifying your thoughts, decluttering and purifying your emotions, your habits, your words that you use, and your deeds. On December 21st, you are really taking a look at what has been there in your life in this past year, what has served you and others, and what has not served you and others so well. Taking the conclusion that you will change that in the next year, which is 2024. For these practices, purifying our physical environment, bathing or showering yourself, and I will tell you in a moment which 3 oils I recommend, especially for anointing yourself and for spraying your aura, clearing your aura. We use a number of oils, and you've seen me show you the golden labeled oils. They are golden labeled because these oils come from this particular set of oils called the oils of ancient scripture, or the Bible oils. Now, if you do not have this set, oils of ancient scripture, but you have the regularly colored ones, that's fine as well. You can use cassia, myrtle, hyssop with the colored label bottles instead of using the golden labeled bottles. That's up to you. Same effect. And let us have a look now at these particular oils. We use sage for smudging, for holy smokes, for purifying the atmosphere. The whole 21st of December can start already in the morning. You can do that with smokes, but you can do that also in the diffuser with an essential oil. That's sage inside. Then we use purification. And purification oil blend is a fantastic oil blend to cleanse surfaces. Also to put in the diffuser after saging for a few hours. You can go to the next step and purify with the oil blend called Young Living Purification. And this one, you're throwing things out, you're really literally decluttering all stuff from your house, from your environment. And then you're cleaning surfaces with purification. You can even clean the floor with purification. And then we are cleansing the spiritual atmosphere, and the spiritual atmosphere is being cleansed with Palo Santo. Palo Santo. Now, I always recommend to also do some aromatherapeutic breathing. I call it aroma breathing. Because we do not just wish to purify the physical environment, we also wish to purify ourselves. And particularly sage and Palo Santo are great for working on our thoughts, our emotions, and also on a cellular level. So for that, I suggest you do already in the morning of the 21st, the first preparation day, you do 3 to 5 minutes aromatic breathing, first with sage, and you think about all the things that you wish to purify in your life. And then after doing that, you continue with Palo Santo. I'm sorry, you can't see that properly well. Sometimes it focuses the camera, sometimes it doesn't. You can imagine what's written on it. It's written Palo Santo here. So you're doing another 3 to 5 minutes of aromatic breathing with Palo Santo. You really let it go deep. And you're really thinking and meditating about what can be purified in your life. Which thoughts you do not wish to have any longer. Which emotions you do not wish to have any longer. Which words you do not wish to use anymore, because words have power. With which actions you do not wish to do anymore. Maybe also your social environment, who should be in your life, also in 2024, and who is not helpful for you, neither can you help that person. For this, Palo Santo is very good because Palo Santo clears all dark energies as well. And mostly people have friendly energies. People have bright energies. People have a soul. They have a divine spark inside. However, sometimes, and you may have noticed this, there are people who have a darker energy. And this is something you do not have to accept in your life. You do not have to accept for the upcoming year anymore. So while you're doing this inhalation with Palo Santo, you're really formulating a clear intention what should be in your life in 2024 and what should not be in your life. Wonderful. Here we have Marissa. I see some of you did not confirm your name. This is why I see you only as Facebook user, like this one, Lois Selman. And I think you find in the live stream, in the post, you should find, and maybe it's written in German, this is why you didn't do the step. Just click on it so you can confirm yourself and so I know who you are commenting. For example, Mustard Seed Cat did that. Martina Fanchovichova did that. We see also the picture of the person. Katya Amorim did that. So I'm very happy. And yes, Katya, I also love it. And you have it even in your name, Amorim. Beautiful. I love your name, Katya. So let's have a look. Just breathing now. I realized a few words that I will remove. Good exercise. Well done, Lois Selman. This is important. Please do it for 5 minutes with Sage and then do it for 5 minutes with Palo Santo. Mind you, we are right now still on December 20th. You can do it already. That's fantastic. But make sure you do it also on December 21st. All right. So it has started. How do you feel? Do you feel the impact of the ideas of these more than 2,500-year-old traditions? It will really shape your life in the coming year. If you have done the Essential Holy Nights already, you know what to expect, and it gets better each year because we get better in working with ourselves and the rituals. If it's your first time, congratulations, you're in for the journey of a lifetime. That much I can promise you. So these are the first 3 oils that I recommend. Sage for diffusing, clearing the atmosphere, and also aromatic breathing. Purification for diffuser and also for cleansing surfaces and even cleansing the floor. And Palo Santo for your mental and emotional and energetic cleansing. And you do that with aromatic breathing. Then come other oils. These other oils are, and I just mixed up the caps of my bottles. Always make sure that the right cap ends up on the right bottle. Otherwise, you have an oil blend and not a single oil anymore. Then we go to these 3 oils. And these 3 oils are, show them to you, myrtle, cassia, and hyssop. You will still get detailed information, but in general, the way you use these 3 oils during not only the 21st of December, but all the way to December 24th is you have 3 bottles. And the biggest bottle is a spray bottle with which you can spray the whole atmospheres in your rooms. Make sure you go also to the corners in your rooms. Make sure you go to spaces where you're normally not around, because especially in these spaces, old energies collect, old informations collect that you do not wish to have in your life anymore. By the way, thank you to Mustard Seed Cat for providing this beautiful illustration. All right, here we have interesting information. Katya, we were together in Portugal in a space in Ovar doing work on this about florals. I remember. That's so great you are joining. And well, I come back to Portugal. I've been there, of course, since. So if you wish me to give a workshop on essential oils, please connect with me and I'll be there for you and your friends. So just simply message me on Facebook. That's the best way to get in touch. So that's the big spray bottle for cleaning your rooms. And don't forget the corners and less accessible areas, because this is where usually old, stale energies collect. The second is this mid-sized bottle. And what do I mean with mid-sized? Well, it's the one in the middle. And you see it also has a spray cap. And this one you use for spraying your own aura. You use it as an aura spray using these 3 oils. And I explained to you how you can prepare the mixture. And you're spraying your aura everywhere, including your armpits, including your less accessible parts. Remember what I said about the rooms? The same is true for your body and your aura. Take especially care of your neck area, your lower back area, your knee pits, and your heels. Because on these 4 spots in the back, very often old energies collect that can have a bad influence on us. So you're spraying your aura from 21st of December to December 24th, every morning and every evening. Again, with a blend of these 3 oils. And then finally, you see this little bottle. And the little bottle is actually your anointing bottle. You make a blend of these 3 oils, and I recommend you use a carrier oil, because one oil in particular, cassia, is a really hot oil. It's the strongest form of cinnamon. And if you would apply it neat, you would have quite reddish or reddened skin. So let us have a look at the single oils that I recommend you for using this. Myrtle. I recommend you for the big bottle and the mid-sized bottle, so the 2 spray bottles, to use 27 drops of myrtle. And Aesop, I recommend you to use 27 drops of Aesop in each of these bottles. Spray bottles, I mean, by the way, illustration is gone. Here they are again. So the 2 bigger bottles with the spray top, you use 27 drops of myrtle and 27 drops of Aesop, if available. I'm giving you all these different options to make sure you can use at least some of them. However, with cassia, which is this hot oil, hottest form of cinnamon, you please use only 13 drops, both in the big spray bottle for your rooms and in the smaller spray bottle for your aura spray. Now, when it comes to the small bottle with your anointing oil, I recommend you use 27 drops of myrtle and 27 drops of Aesop each. But because you apply it on the skin, you use only 7 drops of cassia. Only 7 drops of cassia. Test it out on your skin. If it's still too hot, add a little carrier oil to it. What is a carrier oil? It could be coconut, it could be olive oil, it could be Young Living's V6, it could be grapeseed oil, it could be jojoba oil, whatever you have, a fatty oil to dilute these very strong essential oils. I hope that makes sense. And if you have any questions on how to do that, please ask in the comments. Now that's a big part already. This is starting on the 21st of December in the morning, and you do that all the way till December 24th in the evening before you go to bed, and then December 25th, the first Holy Night starts. And you do that with the intention of cleansing everything, purifying everything, not just physical, but energetical, ethereal, emotional, mental, and even spiritual. And don't forget your social environment. Don't forget which people you wish to have in your life, or which people you wish to attract into your life. Because new year, new chances. Which new people do you wish to attract into your life in this coming year? And by that preparation, because especially oils like myrtle and hyssop, they contain high degrees of camphenes. Camphenes, these are the biochemical constituents of camphor. And camphor has the amazing quality, it can delete information. That's why I said before, you can really create a blank slate for the new year and delete a lot of informations that are around you, that are inside you, and that are not favorable for you. So what are you really doing? You're looking at 7 areas in your life. If you wish to do it completely, I recommend you start a magazine or a journal. I call it the Essential Holy Nights journal. And a friend of mine actually has done a book that you can order, at least in the US, on Amazon. And, well, where is it? I think it's here. Sacred Nights Journal for Your Soul. Don't know if you can see that. Well, probably not. You know what? I will put it in the comments below, because it's really a nice book. And Lizzie Felici has created this Holy Nights journal according to the structure of my Essential Holy Nights. So you can really work very nicely with it. Well, I see if I can include the link here. Don't know if they allow me to do that because it's an Amazon link. Yeah, I think you should have gotten that link at least on my Facebook and also on my YouTube in the comments. So this is if you wish to have the workbook for the Essential Holy Nights. And again, I will try to make this accessible to you here while in the live stream. Let me see if I can call up this particular I think it works. That's how it looks. Sacred Nights Journal for Your Soul. Very, very recommendable. Very affordable. Definitely something you can work with, particularly because Lizzie has created it according to the different areas that I'm referring to in my Essential Holy Nights program. So have a look at it, Sacred Nights Journal for Your Soul. All right, so that's information, something very useful. Now let me see if I can come back to my original presentation. Yep, I think here we are. So we are looking at 7 areas of life throughout the Holy Nights. First is, of course, your physical plane. What do you wish to change in your physical environment, also in your own body? What do you wish to change materially? Secondly, in your emotional life, your energies, your feelings. What is there to be decluttered and purified? Third, in the mental field, in your thoughts, what do you wish to cleanse, to purify in your thoughts? And the best way you can go about that is really make notes in your Essential Holy Nights journal or Sacred Night journal. Write it all down. Writing down has power. Writing down manifests things. Fourth, what do you wish to declutter in your social fields, in your social environment, in your relationships? What do you wish to continue in 2024? What do you not accept anymore in 2024? what do you not accept anymore in 2024? Powerful one. It has really the intention, and these rituals will help you out a lot so that you attract the right people and that you repel the people whose energies are difficult and who you do not wish to have in your life anymore. Then we have financial. Another important field. Financial, of course, is also energy, like emotions are energy. But financial energy, of course, is important for our physical life of possibilities, abundance, and freedom. So what has to go in your financial life? What thoughts, what habits? For example, some people, they always give out more money than they earn, or they don't earn enough. So there is a number of things that you can decide for your financial life to change in 2024. And again, I remind you, we are entering now a portal time, a very special time between the times where your thoughts and your intention have amazing power, especially if you couple them with the essential oils. Sixth field, your spirituality. If you are consciously spiritual, basically every human being is spiritual because we all have a soul, but some are more conscious in their spirituality, some are less conscious. So if this field applies for you, what do you not wish in your spiritual life anymore? It could be, for example, narrow beliefs. Some people, they are even fanatical about their beliefs, religious beliefs, or even spiritual beliefs. Although there is a big difference between spirituality and institutionalized religion. But again, this is an important thing. You can also decide for your spiritual life how it's going to happen in 2024 and what do you not wish to carry over from the old year. And then, maybe the most important, many people don't think about, have fun, enjoy life. The joy of life, the delight of existence, and also having simple fun. That should be there in your life. And if you're too serious, if you're too gnashing your teeth, and people, whenever they look at you, they get already afraid. Well, I'm sure that's not you. Be light, be happy, make a conscious decision to declutter all heavy feelings, to declutter all forms of being too serious. And this will be beautiful for your life if you throw out certain of the not so fun things out of your life. So in these 7 fields, and please write it all down in your Holy Night journal, unclutter old structures, old energies, and old informations in these 7 areas. Things you choose not to carry over into the new year of 2024. I hope that makes sense. If you have any questions, please post them in the chat. Wherever you are, if you're on YouTube, it's probably there. If you're on Facebook, it's probably below the stream. If you're on LinkedIn, it's also here on that side. And then we do something very special. We do the circle of our lives. This is my own handwriting, the circle of my life. And the question is, what stays in my life and what leaves the circle of my life? So how do I proceed with that? And I write it really on a piece of paper. Why do I write it on a piece of paper? Because on the evening of December 21st, so if you're watching this live right now, tomorrow evening, December 21st, make a Yule fire. It doesn't have to be a meter-high bonfire like they did in the old times. Make a safe fire, but make a fire. And you and also your friends, if they are participating, or your family, you all write a paper with the circle of your life. I'm sorry, here it's German, because I'm a German speaker, so I write in German. In the very center, you write down on this piece of paper what is the dearest to you. What is the most important to you? What is the dearest to you? This is what you write in the very center of this spiral. And then going out through that spiral, and I hope I show it now in the correct direction, it should be clockwise. Throughout this spiral, the further you go outside, the less important things come. That means first things first, the most important things shall be at the center of your circle. And then you define a kind of borderline, and you see that borderline relatively outside. You see there is some line still not written out. And then you have where you see that arrow, you see outside of that border of the circle, you see also writings. And these things outside of the circle, these are the things that shall leave your life in the coming year. This is an old Germanic tradition. It's extremely powerful, especially in conjunction with the Yule fire. So what you do from now till 21st of December in the evening, when you do this Yule fire, you write that piece of paper. And then don't photograph it. Don't photograph it. Many people are attached to what they wrote. They say, oh, it's so beautiful what I wrote. I want to keep the memory of it. No, no, no. This is for you to give to the universe. This is for you to surrender to life, to surrender to the powers of the universe. So what shall be in the center of your life, what you wish to attract, you write inside, and what should leave your life, you write outside the border of that circle of your life. What you will attract and what will leave you in 2024. Please don't make a copy, don't make a photograph of it. Make sure you are really giving it to the Yule fire in a sacred moment, in a meditative moment, and you will feel the power, especially if you're lucky enough, you can do the fire under the starry sky. So this is from now on till December 21st in the evening. This is your task, apart from all the oil rituals that I just explained to you. Remember them, they are important. The cleansing with the spray bottles and the anointing with these 3 oils, myrtle, hyssop, and cassia, is important. And writing down, this you can keep, because this you write in your holy night journal, in your sacred night journal, whatever you wish to declutter in these 7 areas of your life. But then you make a separate piece of paper, which you are going to give to the, here you see, friend of mine has a nice handwriting, that's why I included it here. This is Aditya Nowotny's original handwriting. Well, it works. It doesn't have to be beautiful. It's not a beauty contest. It's really that you pour your heart into it, that you pour your intention into it. But if you have a more beautiful handwriting than I have, then go ahead. Important is the most important things, the things you love, are in the very center of that circle. And the things you wish to leave outside, or which you wish to let go from your life, that you write down on the outside of the circle. I hope that makes sense. If you have questions, please ask in the chat. And that brings us to tomorrow's live stream. In order to really support you, and I know we have participants from Southeast Asia, Hong Kong, Singapore, Malaysia, through Thailand, through Romania, through Slovakia, Czech Republic, through England, Portugal. Again, great you're joining, Katya, all the way to the US, to East Coast, Central Time Zone, West Coast. We even have one participant, Deborah Ann. Hello, if you're watching this, Deborah, and she's always getting up at 5 a.m. in the morning because she's in the Alaska time zone, in Juneau, Alaska. So this is, by the way, why I have this 2 p.m. UTC time consistently, because it's the only time that is still okay for Southeast Asia. It's 10 in the evening in Southeast Asia, and it's roughly okay for Alaska time zone, 5 in the morning. Well, Hawaiians, it's difficult because it's Hawaii time, Honolulu time, it's 3 a.m. in the morning. So this is the time we will meet again tomorrow for a special winter solstice meditation. And again, we will go into the rituals. And I will give you exact advice. Now, there are two oils that I didn't speak about. And these two oils are frankincense and myrrh. And I have them also here with the golden bottles from the essential oils from the Bible set. So if you have that one, oils of ancient scripture, you can use the golden labeled ones instead of the color labeled ones. And frankincense corresponds to God the Father. So if you wish to have yang energies, male energies, and you wish to strengthen and purify the male energies in your life, you're using frankincense. How do you use it? You do aromatic breathing with frankincense. 3 to 5 minutes. What do you think about male energy, about your connection to the masculine principle, God the Father, your emotions, your energies in connection with masculine energy? And then we have myrrh. Myrrh is God the Mother. Myrrh is the yin, the cosmic yin. And you do also 5 minutes aromatic breathing with myrrh. What are your thoughts concerning femininity? Particularly your own femininity or your own masculinity, whatever the case may be. How do you connect with other women or with other men? Men, again, you use the frankincense, of course. What are your feelings concerning sacred femininity, divine femininity? Do you feel the goddess inside you? Do you feel the mother of the universe? So these are all thoughts and emotions and conscious perceptions that you have while you are inhaling, aromatically inhaling the myrrh oil. So this is important. See, here we have these 6 oils, and we have these 3 oils for very specific cleansing and spraying in the way that was shown before. So that is what you can start doing. Depending on your time zone, tomorrow's live stream will be already in the evening of the 21st of December. That's why I made sure, because if you're in Southeast Asia, you will be seeing me next time live only at 10 p.m. on the 21st in the evening. By the way, then we are close to winter solstice. Look up when astronomically winter solstice happens in your region of the world. Because it's in most parts of the world, it's in the night from the 21st to the 22nd of December this year. Well, in Southeast Asia, actually, it's in the morning of the 22nd. So make sure you do the Yule fire in whatever small or big way. And if you wish to continue, either in the complete Essential Holy Nights, 15 live streams, I'm giving you the first 3 live streams for free, plus I'm giving you the 6 nights of lot for free. You can find them on my YouTube channel, Aditya Nowotny. Subscribe it so you catch all the videos. 15 evenings or day sessions, depending on your geographical location, live stream from now on every day. There's only one day missing, that is the 22nd of December. We have still one break, and that's the 22nd of December. But now, 20th, tomorrow, 21st, and then December 23, 24, 25, and so on until January 6th. We are nonstop every day at 2 p.m. UTC. You can join anytime you want. If you cannot join live, then you watch the recording later. If you have booked the ticket, and there is 3 ways you get the ticket. You get either only the Essential Holy Nights with 15 live streams, 15 sessions, but you get it not only for this year, but for 2 more years. It means you get the ticket for 3 years of Essential Holy Nights. Second package is the Essential Holy Nights plus the whole Holy Nights year. That's altogether 27 sessions. And again, not just for 2024, but for 2025 and 2026. You may ask now, why am I offering it for 3 years? Well, I know by experience people really become capable of using these tools, these sacred ancient tools, when they practice it for 3 years in a row. This is why I'm offering not a 1-year ticket, but a 3-year ticket for a very affordable price. And then some people actually take charge of me. They use my advice, they use my support in personal one-on-one coaching, and that is the third package. Actually, the first package. Package 1, the most expensive one, well, actually, it's not that expensive for what you get. But in this package 1, you get the Holy Nights plus the Holy Nights here, 27 sessions, plus 4 personal one-on-one coachings with me in winter, spring, summer, and autumn. So I will accompany you through the year and help you out in many ways. Package 2 is the Essential Holy Nights plus the Holy Nights here. And package 3 is only the 15 Holy Nights, Preparation Day, and the Epiphany final day. So you get a 3-year ticket with each package. Package 1 contains, as I said, a 1-year coaching at the beginning of January, April, July, and October. And by using this link, and I will actually try to copy that into a live stream, into the comments. Let me see if it works. Seems to work. Well, I cut off order page, sorry. There was an O, but somehow it didn't enter. Order page. It reads, but I think the link is intact, so you can use that link. And then you are part either of the 15 meetings of the Holy Nights, or you're even part of the Holy Nights plus the Holy Nights here, or you're even directly being coached and supported by me. And once again, this is a 3-year ticket. That's it for today. Tomorrow, December 21st, starts Preparation Day 1. The meaning is Purification and Decluttering. I think you got a lot of knowledge, a lot of practical tips that you can immediately start using. And particularly be aware, you should use it on the December the 21st. Now we are still December 20th in most parts of the world. So you can already start now. I say hello to Agnieszka Dworczyńska. Hello, Agnieszka. Hello to Eva Brykwanova. Eva, beautiful you're joining. And again, wishes to Katya. So great to see you again, hear from you again. Best wishes to Marissa, to Martina, to Lois Selman from Atlanta, Georgia, to Mustard Seed Cat from Hong Kong, and to everyone else who didn't comment, but I wish you well, and I'm happy to be on the journey with you. And again, a little bit later today, don't know, 5 hours, 7 hours later, will be the live stream on the 6th night of Lot, the night of St. Thomas. Bye-bye for now, and enjoy the journey.